Hey there, it's Monday afternoon. I'm at home in Thailand. It's just started to rain a little bit. And I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Did you have a good weekend? We're back to work. Most of the people are back to work. And as I say, I hope you had a wonderful time. And welcome back to another episode of BTC Time. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin with me, Tim Bennett. And we've been covering the subject of what can you actually do with Bitcoin. So in our first video that we spoke about what can we do with Bitcoin, what can you actually use it for, we discussed how you can use it for overseas transfers. So if you have friends or relatives or people that you know working overseas, it's really easy for them to send Bitcoin back home. It's much easier than sending cash, and then you can convert it into cash. So it's fast, it's cheap, and it's easier to send. Less regulations about sending Bitcoin, so it's really cool. And then the second thing we spoke about was what's called hodling, is where you buy Bitcoin and you just hold it. For example, if you bought it this time last year, Bitcoin was about 2,300, 2,400 a coin, and now it's over $7,000. So if you'd have just bought one Bitcoin last year, you would have tripled your value. And if you sold it now, you'd be very happy. So that's called hodling. It's holding, buying and holding for a longer period of time. Now, one of the other things you can do with it is what's called day trading. It's where you buy and sell quickly, or within a day, or within a very short period of time. And this weekend, if you had been observing Bitcoin, you would have seen that the price dropped to about 6,800. It was just over 6,800. So if you'd have bought Bitcoin on Saturday, when it was 6,850 or something, and you sold it today, where Bitcoin is 7,150, you would have made a bit of money. And it's called day trading, because you literally buy and sell it within a day or so. So as I say, so if you'd have bought one Bitcoin on Saturday for 6,800 and you sold it today, you would have made about $300 for doing absolutely nothing other than buying and selling it. And of course, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. So you'd have made about $300 if you'd have bought one Bitcoin. If you'd have bought half a Bitcoin, you made about $150. If you'd have bought 25% of a Bitcoin, you'd have made $25. So you can choose the amount of Bitcoin that you want to buy, but what a great weekend that would be if you'd have bought it on Saturday and sold it today. That would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? So that's one of the ways you can use Bitcoin. Now, a warning, big warning. First of all, I must say I'm not a financial advisor, okay, in any way. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, or telling you that you should go out and buy and sell Bitcoin. And also, if you do buy and sell Bitcoin, or you do any kind of investment, know that you should only ever use the money that you can afford to lose. So, don't go out and sell the house or sell the car or sell the kids, even if you might want to. Don't go and invest any money in anything that you can't afford to lose. So if you can afford to lose $10, use that. If you can afford to lose $50, lose that. So if you lost it, would you commit suicide? If the answer is yes, then don't use it. Okay, don't use the school funds for the kids either. Not good. Okay, so a warning about day trading. Number one, it's very addictive. You literally sit and watch the screen all day because you're willing it to go up in price. And then it's also very stressful, because when it goes down, you kind of panic. You go, oh my God, I just bought it at 7,000. It's gone down to 6,800. I've lost $200. Of course, you haven't actually lost anything until you sell it. So if the price does drop, what I'd recommend is you don't sell until the price goes back up again. And then you can sell and make a profit. And this is one of the mistakes that most people do. So number one, it's extremely stressful. And it also is massively high risk. Okay, so don't day trade unless you know what you're doing. It's very speculative. You can literally in 1 minute lose all of your money. I know. How do I know? I know from experience. So when I first started day trading, I didn't know anything about day trading, and I just thought, wow, that sounds cool. And I made a few trades, I made some money, and I kept putting more money in, and then I lost it all. And then I decided to do it again, and I lost it all. And then I decided to educate myself. And I started to educate myself about how to day trade. So just be very careful if you do that. Okay, so you can make money very quickly, and it's just the same as buying stocks and shares or mutual funds and anything like that that goes up and down quickly. It's exactly the same. So if you're doing Forex, for example, it's kind of the same principles except in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. But you can make money extremely quickly, and then you can lose money extremely quickly. So, but it is one of the ways you can use Bitcoin, and it's for the more advanced user. So, you know, if you're at that level and you want to do some day trading, let me know. We can get together and bounce ideas off each other. But just so you know, it's extremely speculative. I am going to share with you in a day or two something that I've actually been working with for nearly a year that I think is absolutely fantastic, and it's not 100% risk-free. In fact, nothing's 100% risk-free. Can you cross the road without getting run over? Guaranteed. Can you get on a plane? Guaranteed without it crashing. There's almost nothing that's guaranteed. So I'm using an investment platform which has been extremely good to me and Jane over the last 6 to 8 months, and I might share that with you soon. Okay, but hang on for it. So that's another way you can use Bitcoin. You can day trade it. As I say, be careful. Don't just jump in and day trade. But there's a hell of a lot of money to be made in day trading. Okay, so a little bit more information. I don't want to overload you with information, just a little bit each day. So number one, you can use Bitcoin for sending internationally. Number two, you can buy it and hold it and just wait for it to go up in value. And today you can day trade Bitcoin. Okay, so if you've enjoyed this and all the other videos, why don't you send me a little message? So go right up to the top of the page and bash the little send me a message button, and I will be able to communicate with you. I'd love to hear from you. Just tell me that, you know, you like or hate what I'm doing, or tell me what you'd like to hear from me. If you've got any questions, ask me a question about Bitcoin and I will answer it live on my little channel here. Okay? So have a great day wherever you are. Send me a message. And also, of course, once you send me a little message and talk to the robot Tim, you will also get a free gift in the form of a little ebook. Okay, so go bash that bell and download that book. Jane's going to have just about to cook lunch for me now. It's 3 o'clock here in Thailand. Wherever you are, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you all again later. Bye-bye now.